we will going to discuss about drug, medicine and remedy, which is the topic of homeopathy pharmacy, which is often asked in the exam viva or in purely asked in the exam long question or short question answer that define what is drug, what is medicine, what is remedy, or what is the relationship between a drug, remedy and medicine. Now we start. So what is drug? First we cover that drug is the word which is derived from the French word drague, or which meaning dry herb. Drug is firstly in the French, drug is taken as from the dry herb. Herb means the plant sources, but now the drug is definition is modified according to WHO. So many types of according to WHO you should remember, because and you should mention by writing that according to WHO the definition of a drug is that, because there are many types of many definition are given by different type of scientists and different types of homeopathy pharmaceutical terms are used for defining drug. So according to WHO, which is most scientific and verified definition, is that any substance that when taken into a living organism may modify one or more function. Means that any substance, the substance may be the animal sources, animal tissue or cells, or any parts of animal sources or any parts of plant sources. When it is taken into the body of a living organism, the living organism may be plants, animal, or maybe the living human beings. If they taken it and that thing, that substance, due to that substance, particularly that substance, which substance is they taken, they make any function modification of that organism, then we called as that substance as a drug. So understand? I hope you understand that what is drug. If you don't understand, please read back and listen it. You can understand it. Now what substance are become as a drug? So those substance which having the action, the substance which become the drug because it have the of its action or its quantity which is irrelevant. Means those substance which are become the drug by its action and its how much the quantity is taken is irrelevant. Means the crude drugs or mother tincture which are on the dilution or potency are all drugs, as they have inherent power to alter the state of health. Because it is why we call as a crude drug or mother tincture as a drugs, because it having the it follow the law or the definition of the WHO. That's why we call as the crude drug mother tincture as a drugs. So which having the inherent power to alter the state of health. Means it is having the inherent power, means the power which is found before the administration of the drug into the person or into the living organism, because that is the inherent power. That inherent power causing the alteration of the state of health. That is the substance which become the drug. Which substances become the drug? According to their action and quantity of the material, and according to their, and in the homeopathy it is become due to its dilution and potency. Then the crude drugs are the drugs in their natural state or raw states. They having 3 grades of action. What is that 3 grades of action? Means 3 grades. It means that the way how they act. It may be act by mechanically, by chemically, or by dynamic. Means it may be mechanically means any type of pathological constitution changes, means if we take a drug it causes the liver cirrhosis, we can call as the drug contain cirrhosis, that is pathological or etiological modification of the organ. That's why we call as this drug having a mechanical action on the body. We discuss in that way. And what is chemical? And a chemical mechanical, those are mainly so much similar word because they have been exhibited in their gross material state, means they causes they in that state they have the drug is more, in that state of the medicine the drug is more, that then we found the mechanical action or chemical action. But the dynamic action is brought by potentization, where the potentization there is no gross, there is no gross material state is present in potentization form. That's why it's called as a dynamic action. Now what is medicine? We discuss what is medicine. So medicine is proved drug. Medicine is what? It is a proved drug. What does mean it? Means the major distinctive feature between the drug and the medicine is that, means major distinctive means major difference feature means characteristics or properties which is present between the drug and medicine, is that the action of a former has not authentically ascertained, whereas latter have been proved on a healthy human beings or any various doses or various constitution form. What does it mean? So the latter means that the drug, and here former means that the medicine. So medicine and a drug having one difference is that the drug is not authentically ascertained, whereas the medicine is authentically proved. Authentically means what? It is verified. It is verified by the by the drug prover or any type of pharmaceutical company or any type of researcher. They verified that drug and makes medicine by means of different type of quantity and different type of doses of medicine, different type of quantity and constitution, and taking the parts of the drug, then prove it on human body or any pathogen or any type of living organism, then clearly distinctly found the function modification, then we called as a that is as a medicine. So medicine is the proved form of a drug. When drug is proved, we call as a medicine. But the drug is not the proved form. Drug is the substance which can modify the function of the living organism. It may be due to the drug or any things also present in the drug. But medicine is that thing. It is surely ascertained that when we take that medicine, we have the action is definitely occur because it is proved. That is the main difference between drug and medicine. Now remedy. What is remedy? Remedy is the indicated medicine given to the sick according to the symptom similarity. So remedy, which is a term, is oftenly used in the homeopathic medicine because it deals with the symptom similarity. Means it is the medicine. Remedy is nothing but it is the medicine that heals. It is the medicine that heals. Remedy should satisfy three cardinal principles of the homeopathy. What is the law of similia, law of simplex, and the law of minimum dose? All the three cardinal principles we discuss clearly in a clear explanation with point-wise manner in the next video. But here you can only understand that law of similia means those medicine which cure the patient, which can affect the patient also. And the law of simplex means take only one medicine, and law of minimum means take medicine in minimum doses or scales of is known as law of minimum. So these 3 points should follow by the remedy, so that we call as that drug as a or that medicine as a remedy for a patient. Means it deals with the individual similarity. The individual characterness is defined, it's a remedy. So in remedy is nothing proved form, it is only depend upon the individual characteristics. So and it depends upon also the its action is on the basis of a cardinal principle of homeopathy, that is law of similia, law of simplex, and law of minimum doses. Understand? Then we discussed that the remedy which is selected, it brings that rapid cure in the curable disease. However, despite the careful prescription, a physician sometimes fail to selecting the simillimum. Means here that what it is say, that remedy action is law of similia, law of simplex, and law of minimum. But these three, the law of similia is oftenly found in the remedy. There is so much correctness in the form of a law of similia. Means when we go according to the law of similia, the remedy selection is often correct, but the law of minimum doses, sometimes the physician are fail in selecting the simillimum. Means the dosage selection they are sometimes fail. So that we should remember that remedy thus selected bring about rapid cure, wherever despite careful prescription. Under such circumstances, subsequent line of action depends upon the changes of a past medicine has brought about the patient. The knowledge of a relationship remedy thus become inevitable. Means here is that when we fail in the simillimum, we should remember that the before action which is firstly act on the remedy, when the person the symptom which is observed, it should be brought out the patient maximum to maximum. Then we can say that the knowledge of a relationship remedy is correct or inevitable. So in this way we discuss about what is remedy and what is medicine and what is drugs. So I hope you understand. Thank you.